Hello everyone. Today we are going to talk about the study case about H.B. Fuller in Honduras, street children and substance abuse, which we have two different approaches from two different philosophers, which is Milton Friedman, which has the shareholder theory, which the goal is always the company profitability is always to increase and protect the company shareholders, and based on that he defends the case by saying that the company basically going to be being straightforward. He says that the company does not to be liable for the social issues in Honduras, even though it's a really critical problem because we are taking in consideration children lives. But his major concept, his major concern is it's uh, it's saying that any money spent by the company, it has to be towards the company benefits. So he's against any type of help or any type of uh, fought by the company because they're selling their products in a poor country, and they have no control on the kids, on the education, on the governmental issues. So basically they say that they have to they aim to make as much money as possible, and anything else that is away from the business perspective, which is a social perspective, it has to be taken in consideration that this is the government liability to get it solved. So basically, that's what they're saying. That's what he is saying. So that's the concept of Milton Friedman. And in the other hand, we have Edward Edward Freeman concept, which is a stakeholder uh, understanding. It's the stakeholder theory, which it's a relationship between all the parties that make up the business to work. So basically, it involves the company itself, HB Fuller. It involves the clients, the suppliers, the local environment, the clients. So basically, every single party which makes that business to happen, to access, they think that it has to be good for everyone. So uh, even though they are a private company and they of course have to aim the profitability, they still have to take in consideration everything else. So in this case, Mr. Freeman, he defends the theory that this situation could be stopped, could have an end. So besides, this is not 100% fault of the company. He defends the theory that if the product is causing a harm to the kids in Honduras, or it's causing any issue to the environment, or any problem to whoever is consuming the product, they say it could be solved. So he says it could be solved. So his theory defends the perspective that the company could somehow help this situation over. So basically, these are the two concepts. These are the two ways of the company. These are the two ways of the two different opinions from two different philosophers. And to wrap up, I would say that my conception, I'm gonna stand by Edward Freeman, because this is a really critical problem. It involves children lives. So Again, even though it should be a governmental issue, I would not be happy if my product is causing any harm to kids, or if they are if there's a substance abuse and it's killing people. So I would step up by Edward Freeman. But also I would not be happy if I would have to stop selling my product in that country, or in any other country in South America, or in the Central America, because that's also profit. That's also part of the company, and I cannot simply abide to sell my product because there's of course a big and important issue, but I would help somehow. I would try to stop it. I would try to break the freely access to the glue. I would try to impose barriers to the sellers. I would impose fiscalization, not impose because that's not my country, but I would help. I would try to interfere somehow and get things more strict. So that's what I would say. I would not be happy if I would have to stop my product, but I would not be selfish at the point to not try to help. So it's a bigger problem than money. So that's what I would do. So that's my thought.